Hello to all you beautiful people on the internet. Welcome to another Walking Dead video, and this time we're gonna make a story based on this family. Warning, it's a little bit graphic. Okay, it might be a little bit more than a little graphic, but you see what I mean. Let's make a story about these four. So let's get into it. See what I can do. Hopefully, it's better than the last story I did. We're gonna call this family the Gordon family. Earl Gordon, he hears on the TV that the world is falling apart, there's an apocalypse, and the zombies are roaming around in cities and on highways and such. He brings in his son Marco, his daughter is sorry, I am glitching all over the place. His daughter Tara and his wife Mildred. They look outside, and Mildred whispers into Earl's ear that they need to do something about this. Earl has one plan in mind, but he isn't sure if he can go through with it. He walks outside and takes a deep breath, thinking about, is it right? Is it wrong? Should we do this? Is there any other way? When he finds out that the highway has been blocked off and the cities are now closed, he decides, you know what, forget it, it's not worth it anymore. He walks over to the barn where the horse is and closes it after giving the horse so much hay that it's able to live, able to survive on the food and water. He goes around the house to his shed and takes out his shotgun and taken out only 4 bullets. He gathers everyone into the living room and makes the announcement that they are all going to die. His kids are scared, they don't understand what's going on. He promises that this is the best way for them to not be involved in any more hell than they've already been in. Mildred Mildred moves the children out of the living room and holds Earl's hand, begging him to rethink his strategy. He goes on to tell her the city is gone, no one's coming for us. We're in the middle of nowhere and we are very short on supplies. How are we going to make it out there alone? Alone. Mildred goes to the shed and looks around, desperately seeing if there's anything they can do. She checks the truck, but realizes there's no fuel and there's no gasoline nearby. She goes back inside the house and she tells him, I guess there is no other way. Let's do it. She gathers the children and tells them to sit still and close their eyes. Guys, the son, Marco, hesitates for a little bit before Earl promises him that nothing bad's gonna happen. As they have their eyes closed, he tells them no matter what they hear, do not open their eyes. He aims the gun at his son first and fires a shot in his head. He puts another bullet in, and his left hand starts shaking. So I have to do this because I don't know what's right and left without doing this. His right hand shakes. He aims at his daughter and hesitates for 2 seconds before firing another shot into her head. He starts to cry. He starts to shake. He looks at his wife that is now kneeling beside her dead children. She is distraught. She is broken. She wishes she found some other way. She turns to look at her husband, who fires another shot into her head. Seeing that all his family is dead, he screams in anger. He asks God, why? Why did you take my family? Why did you make this happen? Then he puts one more bullet in and puts the gun to his head, and he's and he prays for the Lord to guide them into heaven and to let no one experience this kind of hell before he hears a bang. Days later, Rick Grimes walks up to the house, opens it, realizing that why are the doors unlocked, calls for someone. Is there anybody there? I need some gasoline. He looks into the living room where he sees the decayed corpses of the family. Rick runs outside into the garden and pukes. He did not want to see that. He rushes over to a barn to see if there's any supplies, opens it and finds the horse. So that is the story there. I hope it was okay. If you liked it, let me know. If you've got a better story for this family, let me know. I'd love to hear it. And I will do a video on them. Thank you very much for listening. Let me try and speak a sentence. If you like what you see, please leave a like and subscribe. If you don't like what you see, if you leave a dislike or go away, I do not care. And have a good day.